Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Belt here today. Thanks for joining me. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, don't forget to leave a comment and a like on the video down below, and tell us what you think of everything. So today we're going to look at some different things that can be done in this game, things that involve glitches. What's up, family dog? Little things like glitches, stuff to help out with building the base, basically some tips, tricks, hints. Not all of them are completely above the board, but hey, you know, you play the way you want, you take out of this what you want from it, and the rest of it, you know, just ignore it if it's not your type of play style, okay? Well, let's get right down to it. Alright, so this is kind of cool. I figure I'll share this with you along with a couple other tips. If you buy something, if you have multiple saves in No Man's Sky, like I do, I have my basic save, my guy I've been playing with for quite some time now, and then I've got this new guy started up. Whatever you buy with Quicksilver is available for the other characters. So this entire armored set I bought with the other guy, and I just bought the shoulder pads yesterday, so I can give them to my new guy, and it works in, you know, of course, all directions. So if you've got one, if you've got 2, 3, 5, however many accounts, it's going to work. So that's kind of cool. I figure I'd share that with you. Here's something else you can do in the game. Here's something else you can do in the game that you may not know about, but you have a building distance from your base computer of approximately 300 U, right? I believe it might even be exactly 300 U. But that can be extended outward. You see, we're 299 away. And it can be extended outward very simply by placing something down. And we'll go into, excuse me, build mode. Put this out there. Okay, so you see we're 300 away. We couldn't build anymore. What this does is it extends the building distance away from the center of the circle here. Now we're 370 away now, right? And we have the whole building thing available again. And we can build anything we want out here. Go out a little further. See, we can still build. Now we can again, right? So what do? Let me back it up a little bit. I think it extends it out about 100, roughly. So it's not a huge difference, but as you can see, there we go. We're able to do it. We're not able to do it. Not able. Able. So let's do it again. We'll go into that other view there. Head on out and bingo. Currently we are 426 away. And here we are 485, almost 500 away. And we have the full build menu again. You can do this up to, I believe it's 1,000 U. Once you hit that mark, you're pretty much done. You're not going to be able to do any more than that. So this is a great way if you find a base location that you really like, but something is just out of reach for you. Maybe you found an electrical location, or mineral deposit, or a gas deposit, and it's just, you know, it's that extra little bit away from your base. Well, you can extend out and do that, and then on the way back in, you just kind of pick up those extra pieces. Once everything's built out there, you don't need them anymore, and you're good to go. Now, this does not extend the circumference of your build area. It only creates, basically, if you picture a hallway in which you can build. So that's how that works. Alright, every time you exit your ship, you see we have a restore point save. That is our autosave feature kicking in. Now that can come incredibly handy. if you want to reset a certain area. Okay, so take for instance this technology merchant. Let's say we want to buy an upgrade from him. Yeah, we don't really want anything from him. Let's look at this guy. He might have something useful. So we're looking for an upgrade, like, let's say the pulse engine module, right? So we buy it. And oh no, there's only one, right? So that kind of sucks. We want to get 3 of them. Or 6, or whatever. Maybe we have a new ship that we're totally outfitting, and or more than one. Easy thing to do is jump in your ship, jump out, you set that restore point, you go to your options, and you reload the autosave. And what this will do is reset the game at the point where you jumped out of the ship, and reset this whole space station for you. So this guy will have that pulse engine module available again, and we can buy it a second time. Let's check it out. Bingo. Now we've got that again. That's pretty cool, right? Something else that's important is adjacency bonuses. So let's take a look at our starship right now. The hyperdrive range, shield strength, damage potential, maneuverability. Maneuverability sits at 439.5, correct? So these pulse engine modules usually give a little extra to it, right? As you can see, we're at 446.9. But if we place it next to the pulse engine, 464.8. See how they light up with little orange around them? That gives them a little bit more of a bonus. So again, we'll go in there. We're at 464.8. That puts us at 474.9. Move it next to it, 493.6. Now, depending on where these are located, look at that, 525.2. So these bonuses feed off of each other. And if you put S level with S level, you get the best results out of it. Now, these can be placed in the regular general storage or in the technology portion. So let's see if we can get that back up to where it was. 525.2. Now you are limited to 3 of these upgrades per ship in the technology slot, but you can put another 3 here in the general slot, effectively making your ship even better. You know, you can make it more maneuverable, make the hyperdrive go a lot further. If we look here at the Yellow Jacket, as an example, you'll see I've got these S-class Infraknife modules, right? 3 of them here in general. Go to technology, and I've got 3 more in there along with the regular Infraknife accelerator and the Q resonator, which is something you can install and build. So we've got 3 and 3, and I bet if we move these around, we might even be able to get just a little more damage potential out of it, you know. So another little quick tip for you. So if you're sending out a lot of missions with your frigates, you're going to need frigate fuel. And frigate fuel is a little costly to make. 100 tons of it costs you 100 dihydrogen and 100 tritium. Now, tritium's fairly easy to come by. You can just run around and shoot up a butt ton of asteroids, or you can buy it at most of the space stations and all that. You'll find it all over the place. But what you may not know is you can, just with a little bit of dihydrogen, make more. So it costs 30 dihydrogen to make 1 dihydrogen jelly, right? So let's go ahead and do that right now. And this is in the large refiner. Now, let's do this real quick. Okay. Yeah, we're just going to make the one. It takes a little bit of time to make it, but it costs 30 to make it, right? So it takes a little bit of time. This is something that you'll want to do if you've got, like, if you built multiple refiners like I did at the base. I showed you how to do that earlier to kind of beat the limit that you are given by the game on how many you can have in an area. So you could literally build a dozen of these and just fill them with dihydrogen, make a ton of jelly. It takes a while to do it, but you know, if you break it up and all that, it's fine, no big deal, right? So there we go. We've got our dihydrogen jelly. It costs 30 to make it. We'll put it in here and we get 50 back. So, and that's instantaneous. So just like that, we made an extra 20 dihydrogen, right? So that's kind of a cool thing there. It's a good thing to keep in mind. This dihydrogen is a little challenging, like I said. Now another thing, indium, cadmium, and copper, all of those precious metals. What's the other one? You just can't remember right now. But all of them can be increased if you need more of them with a simple recipe in the refiner, and that is to put the item in it and then put chromatic metal in it. As you can see, that's going to give us 800. That's going to double it for the price of 1 copper and 1 chromatic metal. So, like I said, it works with the indium, it works with the cadmium, it works with the emerald, and of course the copper. And I believe it gives you the same rate on all of them, roughly. So that's another cool little thing that you can do here with the processor or the refiner. Come on. What other neat little things do we have in here? Yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay. So anyway, so there's a quick way to make some more of those precious metals if you need them. If you're going to go build something, let's say you need to build something on your freighter, like a specific type of drive, but you don't have enough to do so, well, you can fix that very easily. See, I only have 29 cadmium. But by using some chromatic metal, I'll get enough of it. And let's find that cadmium real quick. I think it's in here. Active. There it is. 29 cadmium, right? We need 250. We'll put it in there, and then we'll be able to build the part for our ship. Let's check the rate of return on this as well. I think it's again 2 to 1 or 1 to 2. Yep. See? So there's 58, and you can just kind of do this for a little bit until you see you'll have enough, and then you can walk away for a little while. Just be careful doing this on your ship. On the frigate, I have run into situations where I've walked away and walked a little distance away and everything disappeared out of my refiner. So I don't like to use these like this very often, but you know, for this purpose, to show you guys how it works, nice and easy. Enjoy. Alright, here's another one. Always stack your missions. Go to these guys, these mission agents. You'll see them on the left-hand side if you're facing out of the space station, right next to the galactic terminal. Talk to these guys and get as many of these going at the same time as possible that involve killing predators, for instance, or killing any type of creature and any type of sentinel. The more of those you have active at any given time, well, look at this, look at this, the quicker you'll be able to sorry, I got distracted. But you'll, by killing multiple creatures, you can fulfill multiple contracts at the same time. Same thing with Sentinels and so forth and so on. So that's kind of cool. We've already got this ship, but we are going to recruit him to our squadron. Oh, and he's an S. Wow. Welcome to the team, buddy. Well, that was kind of unexpected. So if we look at our missions right now, you'll see we've got eliminate planetary sentinels, right? There's one, another one, and another one. We've got 3 of them going on, 4 of them going on. I think one of them, yeah, that's the advanced sentinels. So if we don't come across the more advanced ones, it's not the end of the world, but if we do, it's cool. So let's look for a planet with sentinels on it real quick. Here's a cabled planet with aggressive sentinels. We'll get down there and we'll kill a few of them. Sentinels, for instance, usually don't take a lot of a high body count to fulfill the contract, but we'll be able to fulfill several of those contracts at the same time and collect the rewards for them, the various rewards, all at once. So if you have 5 missions and they all require you to kill 4 sentinels, well, you don't need to kill 20, you need to kill 4, and that's it, you're done. So it's kind of cool. And hey, we'll get a glitch while we're here too, why not? Alright, so we got any sentinels in the area? Yeah, of course not. But we do have a creature over here. Let's, that's not the creature. He's out that way, there we go. So we can attract some of these guys by picking up a Gravitino ball, right? We get our scatter blaster. Oh my god, we don't have any. Alright, well, let's do it. He's down. Down. There we go. We killed several. We'll kill a couple more real quick just because. Keep those healers. Alright. Restores our shield a little bit, which is cool. And oh wow, we got one of those guys, huh? Yeah, we'll take that. Alright, so we have, yikes, we really don't want to mess with a walker, so we're going to go hide. We're going to bravely hide. So let's take a quick look now in our log. And see, we've got destroy sentinels done there, destroy sentinels done there. That one we don't have. I think that's the heavier duty one. That's a destroy advanced sentinels. So yeah, we still have a couple more to get, I reckon. But as you can see, that fulfills several of those things at once. Then we can go back up to the mission agent and collect our rewards. Alright, well, there is a hard limit on how many refiners you can have in a certain area. This applies to the large ones as well as the medium. As you can see, we have the availability to build one more, but if we try to build another, even though we have the parts, we can't. If you want to get around that restriction, in the build menu, you toggle the wiring. You'll see you have the wire laid out there, and you hit the toggle wiring and the place wire button at the same time. In the PlayStation 4, that would be triangle and R2. And look at that, we've got an extra one, right? Doesn't always work. Okay, that didn't work out so well. Let's get rid of that wire and try it one more time. Where are you, buddy? There you are. Not sure what I got going on here. I'm just too jammed up in this place. Oh, okay. Well, that one was not doing so well, but as you can see, I now have 5 in this immediate vicinity when normally I can only fit 3 there, so hey, that's kind of cool. Make sure you use that one. Alright, so here's something else cool you can do in this game, and we're trying this out for the first time, so let's see if it works, but I do believe you can dupe items in such a way like this. We put a stack of 3 salvaged data in our portable refiner, right? And as you can see, we don't have any more salvaged data than that. Okay. So on top of that, we're gonna slap down a few more of these things. And you want them so like that middle core is almost touching. Okay, I've got 6 altogether. Let's see if this works. Okay, that's it. Alright, so let's start picking them up. So we turn that 3 salvage data into 15, just like that. Now that's pretty cool. So there's a quick little dupe thing. If you're having a hard time harvesting something or whatever, and you want to dupe some items real quick, that's a fantastic way to do it. Alright everyone, well that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. I do appreciate it as always. I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault, and this has been an episode of No Man's Sky. I'm just sitting here in the anomaly with some random dude who's fully armored up, looking cool. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel and smash on that bell for notifications. That way you can keep up with every new video as they drop. I try to drop a video daily, sometimes more than one if possible. And if you don't mind, share us on social media. The exposure is always appreciated. I will see you next time.